What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we're back with the 2001 Freightliner MT45, I think is what they're calling it. We're going to attempt to drive it down to AR headquarters and back, which you guys already know, 120 plus miles, between 120 and 140, depending on which way we go. We're going to meet up with Michael from Santa's workshop, and we're going to talk about how I got scammed on the mileage. That's right, you heard it, scammed on the mileage, guys. This truck, the mileage is not what it says on the odometer, but I think several of you probably figured that out already. Let's get down to AR headquarters and we'll talk about it. All right, time to fire the old girl up. There we go. She fires right up, man, no issue at all. She's a little loud. E-brake off. There we go. Window open, mirror check. Yep. Everything looks good. I'm gonna buckle up and we are gonna get on the road. Take a look at this mileage real quick though. It shows, that's not the mileage. 181,436. Yep, but if you look up just a little bit, speedometer changed at 86,340. But that's not all. We got another little deal over here that you can't even read. And then, well, on top of that, you got the Carfax report, which says something totally different. Let's get down to AR headquarters. We're going to meet up with Michael from Santa's workshop. He's going to look at the damage to the rear end and tell us what he thinks can be done, if anything, to bring it back to life. All right, she's a little bit noisy, guys. Nothing I can do about that, but so far so good. No issues. We're at 10.2 miles and we're about to jump on the interstate here for the first time. First time on the highway. This is the real test right here. This is the real test. Oh boy. Now she's not particularly fast, but I mean she gets out of her own way all right. Oh, there's a dead deer right there. Alright, well, moving on over. Moving on over. Hey, we did it. We merged onto the highway successfully, and this will be our first test to see what it's like driving this big old boat at highway speeds. I think we get up to 70 here in a minute. Ooh, we got a little vibration. That could be the wind. Yeah, I think that's just the wind. I'm gonna close this window here. Ow. Crap. A little harder to do than one might think, man. Yeah, well, you know, we're doing 65. Oil pressure's good, temperature's good, fuel is good. I'm just gonna keep on trucking down the road, guys. Catch back up with you here in a few. All right, well, that didn't last long. We immediately got off the road because we're both smelling something. Not quite sure what it is, but smelling something. So I figure we'll go ahead and pop the hood real quick. Just make sure that we're not having anything leaking, that nothing is on fire or anything like that, right? So let's just take a quick peek. Radiator's nice and she's nice and warm. We got pressure on the cooling system. I don't see anything leaking under here at all. Okay. I don't see any problems here at all, guys. I mean, better be safe than sorry, you know what I mean? Yeah, better be safe than sorry. I'm not seeing any issues under here at all. So I'm gonna move around to the backside. I'm also gonna fill the tires, make sure they're not unreasonably hot. They're not. You know, make sure we don't have any braking issues. If you got sticking brakes or something, you're gonna feel it. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised we're able to smell that in the cab, but this has melted to the exhaust. This rubber rock guard back here has melted to the exhaust. Like, look at that. It is up against the exhaust. I'm going to show you some damage underneath here that's kind of It's kind of hard to believe. We'll show you that when we get to AR headquarters. Yeah, this has actually, I mean, it is literally melted to the freaking exhaust. Not quite sure what to do about that. There's not really much I can do about it. Yeah, Jessica says it's time to go home. She doesn't want to ride in this thing. I don't blame her. It's not the most comfortable, and it seems to top out kind of around 65. I don't know if it's got a governor on it, but it seems like right around 65, she just kind of runs out of oomph around there. Okay, I guess it's safe to drive it. I mean, that thing touching the exhaust, I don't think it's gonna catch on fire. I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely melted to the exhaust. I wish I had a way of getting it out of the way, but I don't. Everything else seems to be okay, guys. I think it was just that. It's crazy, though. Crazy, all the way in the back and on the highway. We were able to smell something, and that's what it smelled like. It smelled like burning rubber. Well, now we know. That's what it is. I guess we're safe to get back on the road. Now, before we go any further in the video, I got to give a big shout out and thank you to today's sponsor. You already know who it is, right? It's Ridge, man. Ridge wallet. Look, yeah, I'm rocking that carbon fiber today, guys. I got the money clip instead of the money band. You can choose either one you want, but money comes out nice and easy. Look at that. Boom. You want to put it back, it just slides right back in there. And you've probably seen the same $50 bill in a lot of videos. I don't use cash, really. That's just there for emergencies. You can see, I still have that same $50 bill just sitting there. And of course, you know, credit cards, no issue at all. Yeah, just pop them out, slide them back in, and you're done. I've had this wallet for like 2 years now, and you can see it is still in excellent condition. Whoa! I've dropped it too, guys. It'll survive a drop. All right, the bands are still nice and tight. It holds onto my cards. RFID blocking, probably my favorite feature. Can you call carbon fiber a feature? In my opinion, the carbon fiber is my favorite feature, I would say. But the RFID blocking to protect you from digital pickpocketers is my next one. How about lifetime warranty? How about 45-day try it before you buy it? If you don't like it, send it back. They give you a full refund within 45 days. Guys, they have over 30,000 5-star reviews. It doesn't lie, guys. And they've got over 30 different flavors. So if you don't like the carbon weave that I have, you should try burnt titanium, one of my other favorites, or one of my other favorites too, 18 karat gold plated. Absolutely beautiful. Guys, you cannot go wrong buying a Ridge wallet. So check them out, www.ridge.com/AAR. That's www.ridge.com/AAR. Use code AAR for 10% off your order today. Link down below. All right, now the fun part of this trip is when we get to cross this bridge and we find out, can this bridge handle the weight? Hell, I can't even read it. 22 tons. Okay, well, we might be okay. Holy shit. Wow, oh my. Woo. I'm just kidding, guys. It's really not sketchy at all. This bridge can easily handle the truck. This bridge used to handle trains, all right? If it can handle a locomotive going over the bridge, it can handle a little old FedEx truck, right? All right, guys. Oh boy, this thing sucks. We're almost there. Let's get the rest of the way and take a peek at the hidden damage, and we'll talk about that odometer discrepancy. Well, guys, look where we're at. That's right, it made it sort of. Would you say it fits? It fits, sort of. Knocked the big light out of the way, but I'm here to tell you guys, it made it down here absolutely no problem at all. All right, so I promised you we'd get into the odometer discrepancy. Right now, I want to make it very clear, anything from 2011 forward is required to have an accurate odometer reading, okay? Anything prior to 2011, so 2010 and older, is not. Now, federal regulations have recently changed, starting with 2011 vehicles 30 years forward, if I remember correctly. It could be 20 years, but I think it's from 2011 30 years into the future. Okay, we are required to have accurate odometer statements, readings, guaranteeing either true mileage unknown, the mileage is actual, or whatever the case may be. On these trucks, though, I'm here to tell you, it's kind of known that the odometers on these things get swapped out pretty regularly. So let me show you how you know if the odometer has been swapped. That's pretty easy on these guys. Oh, you sit down in here and you take a look at your speedometer right here. See the speedometer? You see how it's digital down here? Yeah. See these 4 screws? If it has that, the odometer is not original. The original odometer would have taken up this entire surface area right here. There would have been no screws, and it would have had analog numbers at the bottom. All right, so this odometer has definitely been changed, which they did a pretty good job of letting you know that up here, and they also put a notice over here telling you that the odometer has been changed as well. Now, that happened a long time ago, and the writing is now faded. The question is, how many miles are actually on it? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say somewhere around 500,000. Now to explain where I pulled that number from, I didn't just pull it out of my hat here. I actually have a basis for that number. I'm going to show you that right now with a Carfax report. All right, so here we are taking a look at the Carfax report, guys, and as you can see, it's a 2001 Freightliner inline walk-in van, 5.9 diesel rear-wheel drive. And you can see accident reported and odometer problem reported. 2 previous owners. All right, first owner was commercial for 11 years and 1 month. Then owner 2 was commercial 9 years and 10 months. Well, I'm here to tell you that both of these owners had to have been FedEx because I have the title and FedEx just released it from their fleet in August of this year. So both of these owners were FedEx, maybe in 2 different locations, but they were both FedEx. Now let's move over to the mileage inconsistency, and you'll see in November of 2011, we show 220,494 miles, and at that point it says mileage inconsistency. Well, obviously our odometer shows it to have 180,000 miles, and here it shows it had 220 in November of 2011. So how many miles does it have on it now? Guys, your guess is as good as mine. I don't have a clue, but I can tell you regardless of the miles, this vehicle was listed as mileage discrepancy. It was not a scam. It was not a fraud. They listed the mileage as mileage unknown, and I knew about this from the very beginning. And that was the least of the problems with this vehicle, considering it was listed as a non-runner anyway. So did I get scammed? Not at all. So do you think a Carfax report is something you should get on a vehicle? Yeah, I'm going to say probably so. And it just so happens, this is not sponsored, by the way. I'm not paid or endorsed in any way, shape, or form by Carfax, but I utilize them on the regular, guys. I have a link, a special link for you down below that I've actually had on this channel for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years now, that will get you guys a Carfax report for, I think it's like $4.99. You can also get an auto check report and or, you can get Carfax and or auto check report, and they start at like $4.99. So like $5, guys. $5. That is way cheaper than you're going to get it for if you go the traditional route. Now, this link down below, ladies and gentlemen, it's been in my videos for at least 2 years, probably closer to 3, and the people that have used it have messaged me, emailed me, and said thank you because they have saved a ton of money. Now, you guys know that I love saving money. That's how I ended up with this rig right here. A 2001 Freightliner MT45 step van, box truck, whatever you want to call it. It's too big to even fit on camera. We have to zoom out so you guys can even see it. And even zoomed out, it still doesn't fit in the frame very well. In fact, it barely fits in my, guys, it barely fits in my garage. Now, I told you I was going to show you some damage under here, and that's what we're here to show you right now. Let me grab a light. Let's take a peek underneath this truck. Now, it's no secret that this thing took a nasty little hit in the back. Now, for this truck, I would say it's a fairly small hit, not too much damage, right? There's a little more damage than meets the eye, guys. And if I was trying to hide anything so I could sell it and make big money, I wouldn't show you this. But that's not what I'm here trying to do. I'm simply here trying to show you that somebody had a really bad day, okay? The worst of the damage is going to be in this quarter section right here. This is all aluminum, and you could see it split it right in it. This is very sharp too, by the way. Folded it up right under here. Now, it's also important to remember, this is not a salvage title vehicle, guys. This is a clean title, and it came from FedEx straight to an auction, and then that auction, I guess, sold it to a rental company, and then it went straight to Copart under a clean title. Now, I'm going to crawl on the floor here, and I want you guys to look up. For the most part, it looks pretty good. Take a look at this frame rail. Even Austin climbed under here. We'll get Santa's workshop here in a minute to get his assessment. But here is your frame rail right there. Okay, look at that thing. That is a beast of a frame. And as you can see, the frame is actually straight. The frame is not damaged one bit, none. Now right here is a shock absorber for the bumper that's no longer on the truck. And then we scoot up over here, and you can see we got a little separation on the interior floor there. And then right here, you see that mangled metal? That is a bumper hanger, and it attaches to the frame, as you can see. And I want to make it very clear. I want you to see that frame rail really good. Look at that. The frame rail took it all and held. The metal that used to hold the hanger for the bumper and the shock did not, guys. In fact, look, it ripped. It ripped the metal all the way down off of that shock, guys. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Now let's take a look at the other frame rail. So here we are on the passenger side frame rail, and if you see a bend right there, that's not the frame. This is aluminum, okay? The frame is up there. The frame is down here. Take a look again where that hanger was for the rear bumper. Okay, that's gone. In fact, it's probably in the truck. But follow that frame rail down, guys. Look at that. She survived. But what you also will notice is that we have a massive kink. I didn't even see that. I did not realize that exhaust it's kinked in half. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I didn't know that. Whatever ran up under here ran all the way up under here. Okay, I mean all the way. So if this was most likely a car, ran all the way under here, almost all the way to the axle where the vehicle impacted the exhaust by the rear wheel there. Okay, that's pretty severe. That's pretty severe. That, we got to do something about that. I'm not really sure what to do about it. There's nothing I can really do right now unless I just cut. Maybe that's an idea. We can just cut the exhaust somewhere back there where it's angling towards the ground. I'll talk to Santa's workshop. We'll see what he thinks about that, but I would like to get that resolved. But, you know, I'm not worried about too much of the exhaust. We can rig up an exhaust. You know, something maybe makes that diesel engine sound a little better. And I'm not looking for perfection out of this back bumper either. I do want to get a replacement bumper for this with the replacement hangers, okay? But I would just like to make this look a little better. That's all I'm going for. Now, Michael from Santa's Workshop will be here shortly, but until then, I gotta show you guys something I got today from Jackson, Mississippi. All right, want to give a big shout out to Thomas. Thank you, Thomas, who's been watching my channel since 2014 or 2015 and started his own YouTube channel. I'm gonna go ahead and shout him out right now. Thomas, your channel is called Four Killers Garage, Fourkillers Garage. All right, I'll have a link down below for you guys. If you want to go check out Four Killers Garage, go check him out, man. Subscribe to him. I'd appreciate it. That was really cool to send me that plate. Next, a 12-year-old sent me a letter, man. That's really cool. I love it when I get letters from kids, and I'm glad that you enjoy the channel. From Orlando, Florida, Chris. I just want to give a big shout out to Chris and say thank you for the letter and thank you for continuing to watch the channel. Chris had a couple questions. Will I ever make daily vlogs? Probably not. I really don't want to be that like daily vlogger type guy. And can I read this letter on video? Well, I would, but I'm not gonna read the whole letter on video. But Chris, I wanted you to know I got your letter, and thank you so much for watching the channel. Well, I don't know what's going on, guys, but I hear a lot of banging back here. I think someone's breaking into the garage. Oh, Santa's workshop broke into my truck.
Oh, how do you think I get my presents?
From the back of FedEx trucks? Now we know.
Talk about I don't want to go.
Yeah, that thing's fighting you tooth and nail. Trying to get this floor like this, where it fits in the way it's supposed to, and it's popped out over there from the accident. All right, guys, so I wanted to show you something. I'm under here with the Sawzall right there, and I'm trying to cut this exhaust. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but this blade, it's a Diablo metal cutting blade. It all it does is scratch the surface. That's it. So I don't know. Michael was saying maybe this is stainless, but cutting it with that isn't cutting it. All right, so there's the little marks that the Sawzall made, which did absolutely nothing. Like literally, all it did was scratch the surface. That's it. What I want to show you guys is you follow the exhaust and look right there. Do you see that bend? I mean, that sucker is kinked quite literally in half, guys. In half. It is bent in half. That is a 90-degree bend. Look at that. It's... I can't wait to see this on video. It is flat and kinked off the end. So how this thing was running 65 on the highway, I have no idea. I'm surprised it didn't get hot. But yeah, we got to get this pipe off here, guys. We got to get this pipe off so this thing can breathe. All right. Well, that just came off. I cut it right there with the Sawzall. I'm gonna hand Michael back his phone real quick before something happens to it. There you go, sir.
Thank you.
And let's take a look at this pipe. Let me go ahead. Wow. Yeah, she... Dang! All right, guys. Take a gander at that. Do you think that the flow... Do you think the flow was restricted? A little bit? Just a little bit. Just... I can't believe that I missed this. I mean, look. Look how... seriously, look at that bend. I don't know. And if that's not enough, like if one bend is enough, well, it's got another one. Nice little kink over here as well. The good news is all that plastic, the rubber, was melting.
It's away from the tire now.
Into the exhaust. Yes, nice and away from the tire. You know, and it's not melted onto the exhaust anymore, so we won't have to smell burning rubber anymore. And through the advice of Michael over here from Santa's Workshop, in case something goes wrong, like if this falls off and hurts somebody, he
bolted it on.
Okay, yeah, I bolted it on. So if you see that angle into the muffler, that's the part that I cut off that was actually over here. And Michael said what you need to do is take that angle, flip. Basically what we did is we flipped it around. Okay, if you look here, this is the part that used to go into the muffler. And now this is the exhaust pipe. You just cut it up at the top, put the bend into the muffler, and it comes back here. Does it hold? Yeah, you can see she's not going anywhere, guys. I'm gonna go and fire it up real quick. I'm excited because I'm surprised you could actually hear it before, but it ought to sound real good right about now. And I think Michael's convinced me to put a cold air intake on it. What do you think, Michael?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe make it sound a little bit better.
But especially at K&N, you'll hear that turbo.
Yeah. All right, here it's fired up.
Big difference.
Listen to that. Oh, listen to that turbo.
Oh yeah.
Listen to that. Woo!
There you go.
All right, here we go. Michael's gonna give some throttle there. I almost said gas. Oh yeah. Yeah. Woohoo! Dude, that sounds so good.
It sounds completely different from what it did.
Yes. Just hearing that whistle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Hey man, you look like you've been working or something.
It's been a day. It's been a day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gaining 4,500 subscribers a month right now. Channel's like on an upward tick.
Wonderful.
And Michael came over, and he helped me with all of this, and he knows all the stuff about diesels that I don't know nothing about. And he popped the floor back in the back too. And you showed me on the back how easy it is just to drill those pieces out and get rid of them.
2 years working in Oklahoma City Freightliner dealership.
Freightliner?
Yep.
I got a Freightliner. Ha! So you're the go-to guy now. Thank you for that. I didn't even know that. Okay.
Shoot.
You're the guy I'm coming. Hey, when it comes time to replace the fan clutch, I won't come talk to you, right?
That's the mechanic side. I'm the body side.
Well, hey, I there just so happens to be some body panels I might need.
Yes.
This is Michael from Santa's Workshop. For those of you that don't know who he is, listen, he came over here and he helped me out. It was light when he got here, and now it's dark, which is the way it typically this is the way it typically goes. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Michael from Santa's Workshop, guys. And if you are not subscribed to him, or if you don't know him, which you should by now, but if you don't, if you're new here, El Caballero,
yes.
and El Camino, and Double Deuce, and
Double Nickel.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it's not a 22, is it?
Nope.
It's slightly newer than a 1922. It's a 1955 Chevy truck.
Yep.
Is it a short bed?
Yes.
Okay. Then you've got that Mustang of yours, Santa Midnight Express, which you haven't revealed that one yet. What you're doing?
No, not yet. But I'm shooting videos on it, and I'm holding them back to use during the Christmas season while I'm doing Santa.
Got you.
So.
Smart. Okay. Well, there is something very special happening with that car. And I promise you don't want to miss it. So definitely go subscribe to his channel for that. And that's not all. You've got, so my old El Camino and the Caballero that you put the roof on, deal couldn't be worked out to get this done economically. And you took it, and you are going to build something pretty awesome.
It's going to be custom. Let me put it that way.
I already know what color it's going to be, too. I ain't going to tell nobody.
You don't know it all yet. I haven't told you.
Oh, okay. Okay, so even I don't know it all, guy. I think the point is you got your own. You got your own Santa's. Is it Santa's sled? Is that what you're calling it? Santa's
the Jolly Hauler.
Jolly Hauler.
53 5-window cab Chevy truck.
Yeah, and that one. I mean, honestly, it was beautiful to begin with. That thing was beautiful. Can it belong to your father?
Yep.
Okay, so. You got a lot on your plate.
Oh, and there's more coming.
And don't forget isn't that a 53 Chevy car? The coupe?
Oh, that's a 52.
52 sport coupe.
I don't have to do nothing to it. I just look.
Yeah, that car is good. Well, you might need to do the brakes.
Yeah,
a little birdie said there's something not too good with
the brakes and the steering. So that'll be done in the spring when it starts warming up.
Yeah.
But as soon as Christmas is over, I'm pulling in a tea bucket.
That's right. I forgot about the tea buckets.
We're going to have the engine built by then.
Yeah.
We're going to get the frame stripped. We're going to do a quick build on it, and then my subscribers are going to be the first ones to get a chance to purchase it.
I'm subscribed. And I live right here. So, sorry, folks, you don't get a shot. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I probably won't be able to afford it. But so lots of really good reasons to go subscribe to your channel. Lots of really good content. I've been following Michael for quite a while now, and boy, things have changed rapidly over there.
They have.
You have a massive shop. Your shop could probably fit, I don't know, 3 or 4 of mine.
Well, mine is a 40 by 60.
Okay. Well, let's just pretend we could fit 4 of mine in there. It seems that way. When you're inside of that place is huge, and it's taller.
Well,
it's taller.
It's 14-foot walls that really throw it off.
Yes, that place is huge. And you've got it cram-packed full of cars right now. Frames, engines, transmissions.
Yep.
Yeah, are you guys tired of hearing me talk about Santa's Workshop for 4.5 minutes? Look, go check him out. Go check him out, man. Link down below. He's doing some good things over there, and I think the T-Bucket's going to be a big deal. I know the El Camino or I can't remember. El Caballero is going to be a big deal. I'm certain the T-Bucket will. And how's Double Nickel? How's that one doing?
It is doing good. I am at the point now. I've got the motor mounts and transmission mount installed. That's going to be actually tonight's video once I get it posted.
All right.
Next, I'm going to be flipping the frame upside down so I can clean it, prime it, and paint it.
Okay. That 4-link, by the way, is beautiful.
Oh, that thing is...
Wow.
But...
Beautiful.
You got to watch the video because something about the bolts
did
not work.
And it's something I know that you guys don't. Yeah, go check out Santa's Workshop. Like I said, link below. Thank you, Michael, for coming over here and helping out. I'm going to have to get out of here. I can't wait to... That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted... Okay. Gotta love the iPhone not cooperating. Anyway, yeah, it won't let me zoom out for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm trying to zoom out to show the truck. Nope, it said it's not going to let me zoom out. I can't wait to drive this back at night. It was so much fun driving here during the daytime. I'm super excited to drive it now that it's dark outside. But we have some good news. That exhaust is removed, so it can breathe again. The mud flap is no longer smacked into the wheel, and it's not melted onto the exhaust anymore. So that's good. We'll have to find out on the ride home if it still caps out 65.
I imagine it will because
limiter.
Got a governor.
Yeah.
Which, find somebody with a tuner and you can go.
Or just do the right thing and be like, you know what? As you said earlier, 65 is probably about all you really want to go.
In this thing.
In one of these anyway. I'm telling you guys, it's not the people like, oh, turn it into an RV. You're going to drive this thing cross country? Up mountains? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. This isn't the one for an RV, guys. Get a Sprinter van or something, something a little more comfortable. Jessica's back is hurting. My neck is hurting just from driving it here. So I'm telling you, for all you delivery drivers out there, all you Amazon and UPS, FedEx, contractors, all of you guys that are riding around in these things, I have brand new respect for you today. I'm telling you, I couldn't imagine what it'd be like. Not only do you have to ride in this thing for like 12 hours a day, you got to hop in and out, in and out, in and out, loading packages all day long. Maybe next time a package is late, I won't be so upset about it.
It's true.
Maybe. All right, guys, we're going to get on the road and see if we can make it home. Well, guys, we made it. Take a look at that. 123.7 miles, and look at that fuel gauge. Quarter of a tank. In fact, we were just under a full tank when we took off earlier. So yeah, the mileage doesn't lie. And you notice there's no warning lights on? Let me see if I can find the... There you go. There's no check engine light. Ever since we replaced the batteries, check engine light went out. It has not come back on. There's your oil pressure over there, sitting at just under 30. I'd say it's about 20, 25. Yeah, 20, 25 PSI. Temperature's really nice. Unlock my door here. I am curious to see how that exhaust held up, so let's go out there and take a look. There she is, boys. Wow, that sucker. Wow. Good Lord. Hear that turbo? Golly. I love this thing, man. I really do. This thing is awesome, guys. At least I think it is anyway. Well, we made it home. What else is there? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this video. It is 1:30 in the morning. I got a Copart walk around today, so I need to get to bed, and I got to go through with the builder of the new house. We got to inspect everything, make sure everything is up to par, and that all the issues that we saw with the house before have been repaired and taken care of, so we can sign the final contracts and finish closing on the house. So kind of a big day today, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Big shout out again to Michael from Santa's Workshop. I really do appreciate him coming out and taking a look at it. I know a lot of you are probably wondering, like, what are we planning on doing with it? I've got, as with everything, a ton of ideas, but I've already been offered double what I paid for it without doing anything other than replacing batteries and, now driving it all the way down to AR headquarters. That's kind of a big deal. Yeah, now, obviously, I can't sell to the public, so it'll have to probably go through insurance auto auctions. But, guys, I'm telling you, man, it's kind of hard to turn away $10,000 for something you paid $5,000 for. for. So comment below and tell me, what would you do if you could double your money like that? Would you take the money and run? Would you keep it and do something else with it? Turn it into an RV? I don't think that would be a good RV, but I could tell you this, guys. We made it all the way back. We've driven it over 120 miles. There's no issue. There's no issue. The damn thing runs and drives great. No check engine lights. It's getting good fuel economy, at least it seems. By the way, I filled the tank up, so it has 3/4 of a tank of diesel. That's a lot of money. I had fun making the video. If you enjoyed the content, hit the thumbs up button. Let me know you enjoyed the content. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. We've got more stuff coming. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Auto Auction Rebuilds. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one. And don't forget, visit www.ridge.com/AAR. That's www.ridge.com/AAR. Use code AAR for 10% off your order.